My usual favorite word is opportunity cost, but today it's decision advantage. Okay, I'm going to share with you guys today what this is. This is a concept that really has impacted me in life, and I really see how this fits in my life and on the journey to success in any area of your life. It doesn't matter what industry you're in, where you want to become successful. This is a skill that I think is incredibly important. So tune in, okay? Decision advantage. It's the art of choosing, okay? It is being good at choosing, being good at making decisions, okay? When you need to make a decision, you need to make the decision with clarity, speed, and accuracy, okay? Clarity is what is seeing what matters, okay? When I need to make a decision, what really matters about this decision, okay? Speed has no definition to it on my board. Why? Because it's just speed, okay? Making the decision faster than everyone else. And accuracy, making the accurate decision, okay? And how does this play out, okay? I have a little example here for you guys of buying a house, okay? And I'm just going to model how decision advantage would work, okay? Now, in the housing industry, if you're trying to get a house, depending on where you live, it is like first one to see it and put an offer in, that's a good offer, gets it, okay? So here's the thing. We have 3 houses. You want space and accessibility, okay? You want space and accessibility. You have house A, which is kind of small. You have house B, which is a big 2-story, and you have house C, which is a long ranch, okay? Accessibility here means you may have, like, you're old or something and can't go upstairs, okay? So in this scenario, the obvious choice is choice C. So we would go in and put in, but, so we have the speed factor, but being accurate, we've made the right choice, okay? But with clarity, we have to also see what matters, okay? You have to understand that while we picked the house we want, we were the fastest one to put in the offer. We have to understand that they don't just accept the first offer. So we have to utilize clarity here and be able to put in an offer that we think is going to be better than other offers. We made the decision, we made the right decision, we made the decision fast, and we are going to make a decision while acknowledging what matters. Okay, so if the house is valued at $200,000, okay, well, if I put an offer for 180 and there's other competition, I'm not getting the house. If I put an offer for 210, I may not get the house either. In this scenario, I could potentially maybe get it for like 225, okay? It's about 12.5% above market value there, but it is exactly what I want. I know what I want. I'm okay paying more for what I want. Think about this. Warren Buffett said, it's about his gist of his investing. It is about getting a good company at a good price. That being said, if he overpays or something like that, and he knows it's good, if he knows, he bought the stock at $100 a share, and for a while it goes down to 80, but it's a $150 company, that is decision advantage, okay? He was clear on what he wanted to buy, okay? He realized, hey, this is a good company, this has solid foundations, I'm going to buy it for 100, that's a fair price for me. Okay, it goes down to 80. Sure, 80 it was available at, he overpaid, but because of what matters is not what price you actually paid, is what the company is going to be worth in the future. And if he sees that company as being worth $150 to $200 a share, now he's doubled his money, even though he paid more relative to what the stock price did in the short term, okay? So that's clarity, seeing what matters. That's what Warren Buffett is really good at. But speed, okay? We all know about speed. Just go as fast as you can, okay? Be able to analyze things quick, okay? You got to go quick, all right? I was just watching this YouTube video. It was about like 3 guys hide on their property and have like the special forces try and find them or something. That's decision advantage. The special forces are so good at that because they are good at choosing. They know where to look. They act efficiently and quickly. So they're clear on, hey, we need to cover all these bases. And we need to go fast here, and we're also accurate in making the right decisions by we have an extra person follow us around and double check all of our work. Okay, so that was just another example of decision advantage. Okay, in short, decision advantage is the art of choosing, being able to understand what matters about a scenario, making decisions fast, and making the right decision fast. Sometimes people think, oh, we're on Jeopardy, and we just ring the buzzer and like, shit, I didn't know what the answer was. All right, I'm going to have to guess. Okay, so they were not accurate in that. They were fast, but they were not accurate. How do we apply this in our life? Okay, you have to look at what's really important to you. Okay, and it could be a specific industry. It really comes down to you as a person. What do you want to get out of life? Okay, it doesn't necessarily mean your job. Maybe it's a calling or a relationship. Okay, decision advantage is crucial here. In order to make decisions quickly and to have the advantage when an opportunity arises, the number one thing that you need to do is to be clear on what you want. Okay, what do you want out of life? I want you to sit back and just imagine for a second. If you want to be successful in life, if you want to be the best version of yourself, what does that look like? What is that? Okay, do you want this kind of relationship? Do you want that kind of house? Do you want to make this kind of impact? Do you want to make this kind of dollar amount? Do you want your spiritual calling to look a certain way and to impact a certain amount of people? How does that work? Okay, when we get clear, just like Warren Buffett is clear on what he's looking for, we can make decisions. The cure to decision advantage, the way we get that is to be clear about what needs to get done. This could be just making decisions at work. Okay, if we know that the priority here is to get the work done as fast as possible, the more time we're lollygagging around, hey, you go do this, I'm gonna have you do that, boom. Okay, we have a client waiting, we need to get this taken care of right now. Once you understand what you are going for, what is the goal? If the goal is whatever the goal is, if the goal is getting a certain house, if the goal is getting a certain career, okay? Let's look at it from a career standpoint. If you want to be a doctor and you want to get in, okay, so you're a doctor and you decided, I want to get into this medical school and then I want to go work here in this city. Decision advantage helps you because other people are going to be like, well, I don't really know anything about that. Now, when you see, boom, that school is an opening that you can get in, boom, you're going to go for it and you're going to act with speed and clarity. You've already made the decision to be clear by figuring out what mattered to you. You acted with speed. You acted with speed by being the first one to apply and getting in there as quick as possible. And you made the accurate decision. You made the accurate decision because you were clear on what you wanted to do. Okay, you got into that medical school. You could see that getting into that medical school, the specific hospital or whatever that you wanted to work at has a great relationship with that specific school, and 51% of the people that go to that school end up working at that specific hospital. That's decision advantage, okay? Just think about that for a second. Learn how to make choices, how to make them faster, how to make them better. How do you do that? By being clear about what you want. See, in this example, we were already clear about what we wanted. We knew we wanted space and accessibility. We wanted a big house, but we wanted it to be accessible. It was clear that via these options, the wide ranch was the best solution here. The wide ranch was the best solution here over the other two, okay? It's quickness. Clarity leading to quickness, leading to making the accurate decision and then having success, okay? This is how life works. You can have you ever heard the phrase early adopters are the ones who benefit the most? Early adopters are the ones who benefit the most when it comes to something new. The first people that really got on board with Tesla, guess where they're at? Probably making a really high percentage return on their stock investments, okay? I want you to think about that. Decision advantage can help you succeed in life. Have a wonderful day, guys. If you found this video to be awesome, send it to a friend.